for 8 hours, and we'll take a look at this meal deal later in the newscast.
Your most accurate local forecast starts now with meteorologist Dan Tomaso.
All right, Dan, we're getting closer and closer to finally seeing some sun.
Finally some sun, James, but Scott Carnes there showing a stew or a chili.
Like, look at that.
It's that type of weather.
Yeah.
And the air is really thick right now, and it's thick in a bad way. It's kind of that cold you can't get rid of. It feels like no matter where you go, you're cold, you're chilly. But temperatures near 40 degrees. It's just the fact that we don't have any sunshine right now, and we're locked in with the moisture here across Dillsburg and looking toward 15. Traffic's getting around just fine. There are no weather impacts to really talk about. The river's running a little bit high thanks to the recent rain and then obviously snow melt from a few weeks ago. But the satellite radar picture, this tells the entire story. When we look from outer space, west of the mountains, there's clearing. East of the mountains, no clearing. We were totally socked in. So yesterday, we had clouds rolling from the west, but also from the east. And there's still some minor indications here of that east flow existing over parts of the Delmarva, southern New Jersey. So it's still there. That moisture feed is still there, and that's what's locking us in. Temperatures near 40 for the most part, but as cold as 37 in Tower City, 37 off to the west over the mountains too. Winds very light, so there's not much change happening. We need the winds to kind of pick up a little bit to allow dry air to move through later tonight into tomorrow. So our hourly forecast, it's just not looking that great. Temperatures low 40s today, staying in the 30s tonight, but not that big influx of wind to really push things along. So the high yesterday was 39 degrees. We'll be right there, if not just above here today, but notice the difference between the low and the high. That's when you know it was a cloudy day. When the low and the high are very close together, not much change throughout the entire course of 24 hours. We do have one storm to the south of us. Again, somewhat of an east flow here still backing in, but we are waiting for the next trough of low pressure to swing through. That is what finally clears out the skies, at least for a time. Plus, moving into the weekend, the next area of high pressure actually keeps us mainly sunny. So let's get through today, and by tomorrow, I do think there will be more breaks in the clouds. Pretty stubborn cloud cover, though, tonight through tomorrow morning. The farther south you are tomorrow, the better chance you'll have more sunshine throughout the day. Farther to the north and northwest over the mountains, clouds will be slow to clear, but tomorrow offering at least the opportunity of some sunshine. Late Thursday into Friday, and the next trough of low pressure with a clipper maybe brings a light shower or two, but this has been very, very spotty in the model guidance, so I don't think it's a great chance of rain. However, once we get through Friday's front and trough, that's when we begin to see some clearing, and high pressure builds in for Saturday and Sunday. Big ridge of high pressure here setting up from the Great Lakes eastward. That is a big impact because it keeps the next storm well to our south, so rather than seeing a chance of snow in the forecast with high pressure locked in, it stays to the south. And right now, we're being very optimistic here, James, that not only does the weekend present some sunshine, but early next week too. I mean, we may not reach 50 degrees on Sunday, but it may feel as warm as 50 thanks to the sun. Even next week, when we take a little bit of a downturn temperature-wise, there are at least signs that there will be some periods of sunshine each day. So today, obviously not that day. It'll take through tomorrow to see some clearing. Friday, clouds return.